Gotta be a little quicker tonight.
Tim Larew, thefreshair.com, here with my man Chance the Rapper. What's good, man? How you doing?
I'm chilling, bro. Here at BU.
NY traveling, I'm Boston bound.
Yeah.
How's it feel?
Crazy, right? Crazy.
You're here.
Man.
You're here. You knew
I didn't even think
it.
about that shit until right now. That's awesome. That's super awesome.
Right. Your first time here.
Yeah, this is my first time in Boston. I just got back from New York.
Yep.
Finishing up the Acid Rap tape.
Word. When did you know that, like, all right, things are getting real serious now?
We've done a lot of dope shit. We did our first tour right after the tape last year with Childish Gambino. You know, worked with a lot of great artists on the Acid Rap tape.
Yep.
Did you know, some amazing shows in Chicago, some amazing sold-out shows all across the country, actually.
Yeah.
And I think this year is gonna be the year that people remember as the year that Acid Rap dropped.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you know, we're talking about this year. It's been crazy already between Juice and then a couple days ago you dropped Acid Rain, and the reception to both those tracks has been nuts. You want to talk about those two a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, well, Juice was the first single from Acid Rap. It's directed by Vesely. It meant a lot to us to get that video done and make it the first song because I always thought Juice was like the perfect call and response record, and also just the perfect record to really explain to people what direction I'm going with.
Right. And then Acid Rain, I want to talk about a little bit.
Acid Rain was a super dope record because it was just a crazy story how it came out because we're basically done with Acid Rap to a certain extent. I mean we're like in mixing and mastering.
Yeah.
We were just in the studio working on records, like mixing and shit. And I don't know. I randomly decided to go through the email and just check for beats. And I saw a random beat from some kid named Jake, and I opened it up and wrote to it. And my nigga Matt came in and was like, "Yo, Jake 1 produced that?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Jake 1," and we found out it was the nigga Jake 1.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Produced for Jay-Z and Andre 3000 and Dr. Dre and a bunch of other artists. Yeah, like he's awesome and we, you know what I'm saying, connected over this track that meant a lot to me. And
yeah, it was dope. I want to talk about Austin for a second because I've watched you guys. Obviously, the world has kind of come up together.
Austin,
that's been real cool to see, and I followed him.
He's the shit.
Yeah, he's
that's
dope.
my boy.
Yeah.
The first time I met him was on the set of the Clear Eyes shoot for him and Nico, and I remember I gave him a little treatment that I written for prom night, and sent him the MP3. And he thought it was terrible, so he didn't fuck with me for a long time. He didn't answer any of my calls. He's a bitch. No, I'm off that. I'm playing. I fuck with Austin. But we connected on the Fuck You Talking About video. It did great. It's a close homie.
That's dope. I want to talk about, a couple weeks ago I saw you tweet, or actually it was the end of the year, you were like, you know, thank you Fake Shore Drive and Ruby Hornet, you know, for, you know, being so influential, helping me out. And I just want to talk about like that relationship and how that's helped the blog supporting you.
Andrew Barber and Alex Fructa are responsible for Chicago hip hop being popularized at the moment, and also partly responsible for the business aspect finally being a part of the music in Chicago, because there was no real music business for a long time, you know? I mean, let me talk about Alex first. I met Alex at a show that I played in like September of 2011. And it was like my first show that I had been booked for that I was getting paid. I got paid like $50 for it. And afterwards, I remember Alex walked up to me and he dabbed me up and he was like, "Yo, you killed that shit. Like, that shit was dope. Like, I never heard of you before. Like, let me follow you on Twitter and shit." And I sent him 22 offs, and he was literally the first blog to ever post my music. And that was Ruby Hornet. Fake Short Drive is another amazing Chicago blog. And Andrew Barber has been behind Chicago hip-hop artists since way before, you know, the new movement, and was a big part of damn near all the Chicago hip-hop come-ups. That's the dope shit,
Yeah. All right, to kind of wrap things up, you want to talk a little bit about when Acid Rap is coming and kind of what people can expect from that?
Acid Rap is supposed to drop in April.
Yeah.
It's my second project so far. Got a lot of really dope features and a lot of really dope production on it. And it's a trip.
Word. Unless you got anything else?
Chance the Rapper. Follow me at Chance the Rapper. Peace.
Thefreshair.com, Tim Larew. Chance the Rapper. You heard him. Peace.